Going
Hello
live.
and welcome to Turn 16. The situation is Europe is getting progressively more allied as Germany presses into Leningrad, and I think it's going to be defeated. In South America, the Americans are trying to contain the Japanese and Argentinian aggression by being more aggressive. In Africa, it's mostly allied, except this outpost in North Africa that remains under Vichy and Italian control. In the Middle East, huge armies are gathering. The Italian force in Turkey is trying to break through into the Middle East still, and the Allies have met that challenge so far. In China, Japan has pushed nationalist China, but I mean, nationalist China is kind of running out of steam now, and there's tanks, and they have no answer to that. The Raj is slowly crumbling. Australia is a fortress, but doesn't have the resources to break out. The Japanese Navy is running rampant and has taken the Philippines. And basically, in short, Japan doing well, Germany not so much. Let's begin.
Oh, yes. I just want to see the aggression against Germany has been unprecedented. I mean,
So
I think
first things,
the aggression in South America, I think it's been overstated as well. We were welcomed into both Argentina and Colombia. It's the Americans that invaded.
yes, but you've entered the American sphere of influence. Now you have a choice to make between Yamamoto and Kusaka with your commander-in-chief.
I'm going to have to stay with Yamamoto. Yamamoto
Okay.
all the way, I'm afraid.
No Kusaka then. Yeah, Yamamoto is a real problem. Oh, can't believe you drew him and kept him this long. Right.
Why wouldn't you keep Yamamoto?
Oh, well, when I suppose you could argue that because of him, I've stayed out of the Pacific largely.
Exactly.
It's not that you've captured the Pacific as a result, though. The Money Islands are mine. I still have all these islands down here.
You've taken the Money Islands recently.
Yeah. Okay, you did extract some oil. But,
I need to get back there, but yeah, it's chased you out of the Pacific.
It's kept my ships largely out, but I still have a couple of battleships at Pearl Harbor waiting for the opportunity to escape, which might be this turn. We shall see.
Germany, anyway. Oh no,
yes, espionage. So where have we got spies? Gibraltar. Oh, by the way, Spain. I think I've solved the pausing in this save game. Now, do you have money? First of all, have you? You've got
probably
two in Germany that you could use.
None in Italy.
Yes. No, there's one in Albania. You could move around to Rome. That gives you 3 IPC, and Japan has 1. It gives you 4 IPC to spend on espionage.
What does that give me? Where's my espionage? Show missions. Oh, I don't see that because it's under one of the buttons. What does that say?
What you can afford is
5 IPC. Oh, damn it!
You can't do a create partisan, or at least I haven't seen where you've got the money. Let me just have another look.
I don't.
Let me see if you've got another.
No. It's all. I think the money. I do have money, but it's on supply carts, I believe.
Saboteur would admittedly get my barracks that's in the middle of producing an actual factory at the moment. So if I get that artillery out the way.
Should I buy Supersonic?
So the barracks there have an industrial complex coming in 3 turns. So Saboteur could jeopardize that.
It would be nice, obviously.
Obviously, I'm going to counter this with the Allied spy because I've kept money aside as well. And counterinsurgency is...
I would have liked to have done a partisan movement in Spain, actually. Spanish partisans.
Yeah, although you're never going to get more partisans than I've got units there.
No, but you wouldn't be able to afford to move all your units out of Spain either.
True.
On an attack.
For you. Chuck it in the freezer. No. I'll have it a bit. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go for a
What?
saboteur mission.
Thank you, darling. I love you. Sorry about that. So you went for saboteur. So
We did.
you've got to find your 3 IPC then. So 2 from Germany, 1 in Albania, and 1 in Japan,
Yeah, one Albania will do.
because that can come around on the train to
Done.
Rome. So, okay. Are you going to move any of your other spies?
I think the one in Gibraltar is doing really well at the moment.
60% embedded. That is,
Oh my God.
that is
You're
well
never gonna have-
embedded.
You're never going to have a naval base in Gibraltar ever. I think that's the only one I've got. I don't think I've got any more.
They got 1 in India.
I do.
Although you haven't the money to do a mission now, but
She's what embedded? 54%. Okay,
It's
next
quite
time
well
is our
embedded.
mission. That is, yeah. We're going
Yeah.
to do an Indian uprising.
well, you can't do a partisan movement in India
Oh, that's a shame.
because they're under their original owner. Okay, I'm going to do a counter-espionage mission, which doesn't even cost money. Look at that. I saved money for it. It doesn't even cost anything. And I get I got a 45% chance of killing you before that saboteur mission completes. I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. I didn't realise that one was free. Okay. I suppose he's just going around to all his contacts and saying, have you seen anyone
Have you
sketchy?
seen?
This sketchy German woman?
Do we
Right.
know when does that resolve then? In the next couple
Well,
of rounds?
mine will resolve imminently, and yours will resolve the following turn. So we'll find out next week.
We could find out in a minute if you kill me.
Indeed.
That's the only one. Wait, what's the
I think that's the only spies on the go, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else.
Well, you can't afford to do another mission, but you
No,
have
but I don't
3
think
spies.
there's
I think I've
moves
got
or
like
anything.
What's the
5
other
spies, haven't I? But so let me have a look at mine. So the one in Australia can't go anywhere because there's a lack of transportation.
Mm-hmm.
The one in India will stay embedding
1,000
until you start a mission, and we'll then see if I can stop it in a Hail Mary. The one in Cairo is going to stay where he is. He's 90% embedded now.
That's too vital in Cairo, isn't it?
Can't afford
He's
to lose it.
never going to move.
The one in Ukraine, I'm wondering if I need to move him to Moscow. Genuinely wondering if I should move him to Moscow or if I should build another one, but I should probably do another one. Oh,
Yeah.
it's tricky. It's tricky
I have your head.
because that's 90%. I don't want to lose that. If I need to, like, if my plans go wrong, I think I want the ability to get to Ukraine quickly, which is why I'm keeping these spies in defensive places. It's so I can do an Operation Mincemeat if I need to rally.
Mhm.
But I'm now worried that I might need to rally in Moscow rather than Ukraine.
Yeah, there's not a lot between you and China.
Exactly, and you are on your way, it seems. I mean, I can't be 100% sure what you're going to do with your force in Sichuan, but it's not going to stay there, is it?
No, it's not going to stay there for fucking certain.
Okay, let's see you get Germany's move all wrong then. Oh wait, no, sorry, we've got to finish the espionage phase first. You actually have to click past it so it does the production.
What animation is that?
Is that doing a thing? Things have appeared in the chat log here, but it doesn't seem to have actually. Is it done? Production? No. Let's try it again. No, God damn it. Copy, paste, delete. Back over here. It's not working.
Sakoya.
Really?
Why is it not working?
Don't know.
I know this is like a really bugged button, but
because I don't think it.
What is that report
Wait,
it's
is it
spitting
fine?
out? No idea.
Oh no.
Usually, you just copy and paste that and it fixes itself, and then you just.
Yeah, it has done in the past, certainly.
Okay, let's have a look at the script. Sorry about this.
No, you're right.
I mean, it's
That
got.
means nothing to me.
Ha. Can't move my blinking. All right, tell you what, let's just copy that into an actual editor. This is not very good code, I confess.
Guess what?
Right.
Lucas
No
Santos
script state.
is
Care about
doing
that. What happens? Show button, next player, do next player, go to do next player. What is meant to happen? It prints out a list of players. If players is nil, what does players equal? Players does not equal nil. It did the first time, it said null. So it would have done that. Really ought to do, I think, do that. Called get player. Yeah, it should do that there, I think. But not to worry about that. I don't care about that. Do term change is the one we want to find out about. Seek players. If current player is espionage, then it goes into seek mode. Otherwise, we look for if the current player equals a nation. Seek player, then solely neutral. Get objects. Order of play. Yeah, go through. Find the nation. It should be running this. Do term change. Why is it not?
Well, it's always worked on in the past with a copy and paste.
Okay, hang on.
Oh,
See if I can fix it. See if I can fix it. What's this?
coding on the fly.
Phase.
It's going to be our cat.
Copy and paste.
That claimed to have triggered it, but did not. What? Okay, something is out of whack.
Yeah, it was working last time though, wasn't it?
It's been working all the way through after, getting it to sort
Yeah,
itself
but
out.
nothing's changed. I don't understand it.
Do last player.
Did you just buy Goofy our cat?
Let's do last player. Do
Yeah, I
last
don't
player's
understand
explanation
that.
term process. Okay, I'm going to put some debug in. Last player. I wonder if that's what's happening. We're not finding if the seek match could be true player. This is kind of implying that it never finds any of the order of
Wait,
place.
I gave us froze.
The order of
Oh,
place
okay.
are these things down here.
Okay.
Well, why has that changed though?
It shouldn't have. Okay, let's try just putting that debug in and see what's going on with those values.
Do you want to reload the game?
It shouldn't need to. Copying and pasting an object with the script actually effectively reinitializes it.
Okay.
Oh, what's this? Attempt to set line 121. Ah, that is not. What did it say in the error? Action called set player stroke attempt to concatenate a nil value. Current player is equaling nil. Right. So current player is espionage or current player is nil. So something's gone wrong with its track of who the current player is. It's lost track. So
Oh, okay.
it shouldn't be saying espionage. It should be saying I'm broken. Because it. But anyway, that should fix it. I think. There we go.
Hey, okay.
Now, has that given us production? No, that has not done. Right. Okay, ignore that. That has not fixed because you haven't got any money. What happens if you're going to do last player and that is nil? Oh, so long since I looked at these scripts. So do last player is espionage. Turn count that goes up. Oh my god, do partisans and spies do income calculate? Is that right? Do oil production? Do oil, or current player equals nil. This might be a better way to do that. Then what would happen? Maybe rather than do that, let's work out why current player is equaling nil. On load, current player equals state current player. State has come from on load, on save current player. It should be alright. That's where it said espionage. How has that gone wrong then?
Well, I don't understand it. It could have been broken since the last 2 weeks when we haven't played. I mean,
I know. Current player is equaling nil. It shouldn't. Okay.
I just bought.
Do type change, go back to there, to there. No, not there. Do turn change. You can fix it. I think. No, go there. Seek plays true. It should have found the first player. What would it have done if it found that player? It would have gone do last player nil. There, let's try that. I think that will solve it. Right, I think that's doing production.
okay, no production yet.
No. Okay, I lied.
Oh, you go. Yes, there you are.
Yay. Okay, that should sort it. Right, Germany's go.
Right, what do I do now?
You die, Mr. Bond.
You wish.
Ah,
Germany has a few surprises up her sleeve yet.
I don't think so.
That's why you're going to be surprised.
I've had a couple of buzzes, by the way, from your phone,
Oh,
your headphones. Yeah.
You silly boy.
Thought it was better than that.
Well, it's
I'd
better than
solved
that really bad week we had.
I thought I'd solved that problem.
Alas, no.
It might be hardwired fixture that I can't do anything about in that case.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 in France, 5, 10, 2, 4. I'm stuffed in Turkey, Greece I can't access. What's the problem? Oh, it's there, is it? So I could still access that. I go boom, pick up, bump back.
Yeah,
That'd be
that gets you those
minus
two.
2.
So
That 2 would then
Albania,
throw up
yeah.
to, say, I don't know, Germany, for instance. If it button work. Okay,
Okay.
hang on. I think that's
Have you noticed no pauses yet, by the way?
No?
How Tabletop Simulator kept pausing on us. I
Yeah.
worked out what that was.
Oh, well,
At least in terms of this game, yes. So what was causing it? Because the save games are quite large, the
Yeah.
rewind time feature, the little left and right buttons up at the top of the screen,
Yes.
they were basically the way that works is it does a save, but because saving takes so long because of the size of the game, that was what the pauses were.
Right, okay, multiple saves.
Yeah, so I've disabled it.
Okay.
However, on the new game, I've started to get pauses, and I think that's just because there's so much in it, it's just too big for Tabletop Simulator.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a massive game, though, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
it's going to be
it's driving
insanely
me-
big.
I've been worked out several optimizations, and I still can't get performance to the level where I'm happy enough with it. I think I've got to do a really horrible job next to try and see if that can save it.
Okay, I'm just going to move the IPC around a second, so I've
Yeah,
got
of
it
course.
everywhere I know, so it's in one place. So it's +5 -1. Okay, so I've got more. I've got 4 there. I can come up there as well. 5 -1. Okay, that's 13. 2 in Poland. I think that's probably it for Germany. Germany purchasing. Q-wise, what have we got? Transport plane, 1 turn. Masses in Germany, Western Germany, I take it. No,
Queue's empty.
nothing in queue. Poland. Fighters, jet fighters, tactical bomber. France. Artillery. Okay, that's interesting. It's a shame Poland's got stuff in, particularly Poland, actually. So where do I build that?
Somewhere.
I could build it there.
I've still got one production queue in Poland.
No, I'm out of stage.
Okay, so what's that take to do? If I put it there, though, I'm going to get crucified. No, I'm not. So Germany. I don't know how much it costs. So I'm going to pull it out and then I'm going to buy it.
I'm trying a new song.
Okay, paratrooper is going to be 4.
It's like a garage area near the old building.
4.
Near the
So I'm going to move 2 from over here to Poland. I'm going to set that free. I'm going to build that paratrooper. Okay, so it's a paratroop in Poland. Also on that move, because of that,
Don't you wait.
the paratrooper and transport
That's not a
glider, I think.
transport, that's a glider. It has to be
That's a
towed.
glider. Okay, so that
Oh, they're
Christ.
sticky, aren't they? Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
there we go. There we go. He can move to the airfield. I think I've got a transport plane coming out soon, actually. Haven't I? This
Yeah.
turn. But there's no airfield. They need to go to an airfield, don't they?
To attack, yeah. But they could move over into Poland next turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So they do have one there. Okay, so I've got nothing in Western Germany. So I've set the factory for Western Germany. Where's oil? Where's my oil? One. I can buy from
Mhm.
2 from Romania for 4. Okay, if I buy the Romania, what does Romania need just quickly? Probably everything as well.
Yeah.
Romania sort of stuff. So. Okay, so I will buy those 2 oil from Romania.
Okay.
5 plus
1,
1.
2, 3, 4, down 2.
That's 2 into Western oil-wise.
I've done Romania and end.
Okay, minus Germany's from now. Production in the factory.
Let's see.
Production in the factory is going to be transport plane, paratroop, attack bomber, fighter, glider, paratroop.
Maybe you can put 2 gliders on the back of
Oh, can
a
you?
transport and 4 on the back of a heavy lift.
I haven't got a heavy lift yet. I don't know if I can wait.
It's fair.
17. So that's insufficient IPC at 17.
Need 4
So
more.
I can move that across.
Yeah.
For now, that could be 4 from Germany, for instance. I'll move 5 across from Germany just because it's easy to push buttons.
Fair enough.
Oh,
And set factory
sorry.
again. So
Yeah,
updates.
sorry.
I can do that for you. Here you go.
Bought. Leaves me with 3, 4,
Enough for a spy mission.
4. Not enough for a spy mission. I want 5 for a spy mission.
Oh, it depends which spy mission. Well, if you move your supply truck back from the Baltic states, you could bring one back.
I want to sort of want to load
And then the
that.
one that's in Poland could move up to supply that army.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can move up.
Yeah, that's
the
a
one
good
from
point. I
Hungary.
could bring that back. That can move up, like you say. I can take that one off. Everything else can go to, say, Berlin, which would be, what, 5 now. It's the button.
That's oil. That's
That's
oil.
oil. Okay, so there's my 5 there. That was only 1.
It's only 5 if you take the one from West Germany as well.
Which I'm going to do. I'm going to put it all in one place.
Yeah, fair enough.
Full convos.
Yeah, I've still got 2 oil over. I didn't need to buy that oil after all.
You'll use it eventually, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, probably. Probably without a doubt, I'll use all that. Hungary's looking fairly strong. Poland's looking fairly weak. is that what? What have I got in paratroop? 80 gun artillery. Paratroop chopper. Very weak in Poland. Very, very weak. Not particularly great anywhere in Europe. Where's my glider? I can't move. Oh, would I be able to move it? That's a question.
You'll be able to move it next
I'll
turn
get the
because you'll
train
have
playing it.
yeah.
That's going to cause you some problems, I
It's
think.
going to be a hard film. I shouldn't have done this.
I think that will cause you problems.
I shouldn't have done this. I already knew it's going to be a hard film.
Okay, so movement. So it is movement. I'm going to retake Denmark.
I knew it.
So I spend this one IPC to move
Mhm.
up. I'm going to just put it up into 125 at the moment.
Sure, yeah, makes sense.
I'm going to take the Panzer and the tank destroyer and all that lot. That's all coming up. I've only picked up one. That's all coming up.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Plus, we're moving up some infantry.
Yeah. You don't need that second SS guy.
We don't. Actually, I meant to move the other stack. Never mind. One stack is as good as another.
That will take a couple more infantry to absorb hits.
I'm thinking of taking the rest of that stack.
I mean, you're going to do it. You're going to do it with what you got, probably without loss, but you might lose a man or two.
Might throw the Luftwaffe in just to give them an out in.
I mean, you've definitely won. You know that, right?
Oh, I didn't even put. Oh no, I put an AT gun in there.
I think you've run out of. You've already got tank destroyers, so you're not going to be getting all the bonuses with that.
So fortunately, I haven't got more supply. What's that? It's artillery. Okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking I go into Belgium at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go into Belgium at the same time with one. Okay, I'm going to put this out in 104.
Okay.
Take everything in France.
Everything. Okay. That will be
Everything
a
in
bit
France
closer. You've got 2 rounds of battle, haven't you?
Everything in France, which
Okay.
we can then replace with some of the stack we have in
Just
in case.
Yeah.
Just in. Oh,
Oh.
shit! They fell over for some no reason in particular at all. We'll move some artillery up there just for support. So we're not short of artillery in Germany. Okay, so I think that's those two moves dealt with. In the east, artillery moves up to support the Baltic states, AA, I mean, that's the free movement that's going to happen. The heavy panzer moves forward.
Yeah, you need that. Oh, that only moves one. Oh, but there's train. There's train line, you're fine.
I'm thinking everything moves at Poland in support of the Baltic states. Apart from the paratrooper. We moved that one, I believe. Did I move that? I didn't move that one, did I?
You've moved that one back from the Baltic states. He's dropped off.
Meanwhile, we move up from Hungary into Poland because we've heard it's so nice.
I don't.
Probably too much infantry still there. Okay, we'll take some off. Put them there as well. That leaves 3 Germans and an artillery. Okay. I think that's that. Down in the south, we did the Albanian move. I think we've got another stuck in Turkey. We do have probably a bombing mission to do, though. we have, it's a target-rich environment. It is a target-rich environment. There's nothing there. Oh, it's 1, 2. A bomber can go 6 or 7. 7. Okay, we're going to bomb your factory
I.
in Stalingrad.
Okay.
And I think that's probably all the Germans got at the moment.
Okay. Let's start with the bombing then.
We've got the Navy as such, have we?
I believe. Well, you've got 3 transport ships in Berlin. 3 landing craft.
Yes, I've not used them yet. They're part of the plan, but they're not. Actually, what I want to do is then be quite true. I want to split them up.
Uh-huh.
That's still the same square. I was going to have to go over there to split up, isn't it?
That's attacking a British patrol boat.
Oh shit! The British patrol boat. Damn it! That's not good, is it?
Well, it can't attack because you've taken the Baltic states. That's where that naval base is. So it's got no supply. But you can't. Likewise, you can't go into the space.
I'm going to have to leave it like that then. I think.
Yeah.
I can scramble to 1-1-3 anyway, just to give us a bit of spacing. Okay, so that's it. Bombing.
Okay. Yes. So AA first.
Okay.
On a 1, you'd put.
Oh
yes! Finally dealt with that bomber.
Need to build more bombers.
That's a relief. I didn't
Down
have
Russian,
to pay to fix
Russian
that factory.
AA.
Right, let's do the very one-sided battle for Belgium. I think
Belgium. Okay.
Not Belgium. Sorry, Denmark is what I meant
Denmark.
to say.
Okay. Denmark.
Holland, I think, will be a bit more interesting. But let's start here. Now, I don't think I can trigger my tactics. Creeping artillery requires infantry, and mine all died on the landing. I do, however, have an infantry tank, which doesn't count as infantry, but does count as 2 hits when I use it to absorb.
Okay, so I'm going to use. I've got attack bomber in that.
You've got 2 fighters.
Ah, that's a shame.
I don't think you've got any Stukas left.
Okay, so it's going to be armored support,
which gives you infantry and a tank, score an additional hit at the end of the first round. And you've got SS, so you're going to absorb a hit.
Bye-bye allies.
It very much so.
Anything on your side? Oh, what my.
Do I have a hero?
Okay,
no.
I'll use my. I could use my. I've got a couple of German. One German there.
Dude, you're going to win this, and you're probably not going to take any hits, although you might lose a man or 2.
Axis battle.
Like, this is so one-sided. You've got a salient advance, which destroys me anyway. You get one of those dudes back. Now, I can actually survive this with an artillery. The reason being, infantry tank is 2 hit points and you did 3 hits, but then you do armoured support and kill me.
Supply truck. Woohoo!
You do gain a supply cart, not a truck.
I thought you would lose a dude. Oh, I lose 1 dude.
You lose 1 dude. There you go. So there's your supply truck to replace the one of mine that is just going to go up there. Boom. Gone.
That'll teach the bloody allies. I was pretty pleased with that.
That's okay. That's probably saved Belgium.
I don't know.
It's a necessary diversionary raid.
Belgium's next.
Well, yeah. I think Belgium's going to hold.
It is possible. I mean, I did think about putting the Air Force there instead, but you do have AA there.
Getting all this back on the
you did empty
Danish space will be tried.
You did empty Britain for this attack, these attacks as well.
Yeah. And I do appreciate you started to build paratroopers, which, you know, is a little bit concerning given Britain's defensive position at the minute. But I do know that you won't have any landing craft at the end of my move. So, you know,
Well, that is entirely possible.
Win some, lose some.
Why would that stack on top of that tank?
Yeah.
Oh wait, how am I level 2? I never
Toggles. Sticky on. Try now.
Oh.
If you put another one on, that is not going to stay. It's just never going to happen.
It doesn't seem like it.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, damn it.
What?
You had them selected and I had them selected, and now they're in the Atlantic.
I have 6 seconds. I don't remember playing any of them.
I deselected them.
Oh, no, that just killed the stack. Right. Let's get that changed over first anyway. So that's got to go German. They come out. And then we'll just pile them on there. There we go.
That'll do. That'll do.
Just get that. There we go. Close enough. Come on, Hetzer.
They're partying after their victory.
There we go. They got the... it's like Jägermeister, but it's Panzermeister. Right, now, this one, do I scramble? The answer is no, because my fighters are in Norway.
Norway, that's why I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Well, your fighters are unavailable.
Indeed. However, I believe I can use creeping artillery, so I can get an extra... oh, shit, do I have artillery? Ah, balls. No, I can't. So... I'm going to go into this with absolutely no tactics whatsoever.
Right. I don't think
and so are you, I believe.
Yeah, nothing. It's just going to be a straight fight, this one.
Yeah. Do
okay.
not get the salient dice.
Please get the salient dice.
You got a hero.
Got a hero.
Okay, and we're going to have to sort the hits out in a second. But before we do that, let's see who you got. You got... Oh. I did it. Right. Koizumi. Your infantry may ignore casualties in this round of battle. He's a doctor who worked to eliminate tuberculosis and bring about universal healthcare. There you go. Right, now, casualties. I'm not going to take that on the AA. I am... confident of victory here, so I'd rather take that on the infantry because
I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that card.
You're not taking. You're going to stay with your veteran air units to register an additional hit this round.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could still come back. 70 more heroes in your deck, 50 in mine.
That's not looking good, is it?
I mean.
Yeah.
I think you've got your balance of forces slightly out.
I'm going to push. I'm going to push this
You're
turn.
going to push that. Okay, so your last supply goes. I've now got the salient advance. Awesome. Pushed you back.
Bring 3.
It was a bit more destructive this round. Okay, I'm not taking my hits like that, though. I'm going to swap that tank over for an infantry tank, because that's worth 2 hits. That allows me to free up the AA.
And we're out. We're out this turn.
You're not just out, you're pushed back.
Yeah, back to France.
Let's be clear. I think I might get to bounce you, actually. Let's read the rules. You may end the battle now to force your enemy to retreat. If the enemy has nowhere to retreat, they're destroyed. Okay, no, I don't get to choose. You get to choose.
Will not survive the next push.
I need to reinforce that with everything in Britain. Let's open it up for the paratroopers. That's fine. I'm going to be producing a lot of infantry next turn, I think. I kind of need to because I have none. That then, I think that's everything Germany, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Okay, let's go to the next player, which will be Oh, Hungary. Did you do Hungary's production?
Oh, I did not do Hungary at all.
Oopsie.
We've got 3, so that's a do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's face it, that's an easy one to do. 3. Hungary, sorry. They're done.
Okay. And now it's Russia. And this is where the game changes massively. But before that happens, I need to do my
Aye.
production. So, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
No train line into Caucasus. You bombed it.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
3, 4, 5. Oh, I just had a little pause again. 6. Haven't completely solved it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Let me have a look.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, 23,
I'm playing Get Chased by a Rocket.
24, 25, 26, 27, plus the 2 in Ukraine. So that will go to 29. And I'm not going to put it all there. I'm just putting it there for the moment. Right. So what do I need? I need 9 in Leningrad. Bink, bink, plus 1. And over to Leningrad. Bink, bink, bink. Set factory. Oh, what's in queue? Nothing. Okay. So we need 3 infantry there as a matter of priority because this is going to take casualties. Bink.
You Get Chased by a Rocket.
Now, Stalingrad
Oh, awesome. Why am I
still has
ranking?
2 in it. So I
No,
need to
it
move
isn't.
7 over to get that to 9. Set factory. Right, they're producing. Russia. Moscow. We have 1 line in queue. We need 4, 12. No, let's do this with the. I can't get the oil out Caucasus. I can get it out. 1 from there, 1 from there. That's 2 oil into Russia. Right, I can get 4 tankettes. Let's be. Oh no.
You can't build them anymore.
No, no longer considered modern warfare-ish. 2, 3, 4. That would be 8 IPC. So, okay, it is what it is. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Set factory. Light tanks it is. Leaves me 5 IPC. So if I send, I only need 1 there. Just send. What?
We never
Okay,
said
can I get a heavy
anything
tank for
about
that? Can I? Oh, I can build an IS-2. That's 6 IPC. I'm 1 short. Can I? I have a truck there. I have a truck there. Okay. This truck. Oh, I can't pick up and drop off. I will go to Karelia and back. No, I'll go to Viborg and back. That gets me 1 IPC from there. I'll add that to the queue. That's now 6 IPC. If I bring down, I forget how much oil a heavy tank is. Let's bring down 2. Hopefully that's enough. Yes. Okay. purchase 1 heavy tank. Okay. Lots of interference there. Okay. Right. Battle number 1. I am not going to let your forces join up. I have to attack now. So, this lot from Leningrad will go in. That will use 1 supply. And I've got basically all except for the Night Witches, which are going to bomb Belarus, because there's a chance to kill a light tank there. All of this lot, not that supply truck because it's moved and can't do it. That has to stay behind. Not that I want it there anyway. So they're going to go into Baltic states.
Okay.
Because you are not amalgamating your forces. If I take you like that, there's a chance I'll win. I should do.
Ooh.
Whereas if you group up, I've definitely lost Northern Russia. Now, as for the rest, you're now bringing out ever-increasing numbers of paratroopers. You're never going to go into Rostov. That's defended. Let's think about this. So I need 2 guys there. I need 1 guy to go up the train line to Archangel. I need 1 guy to go up to Moscow. Not Moscow. I need him to go where he can't reach. Okay, he goes to Rostov. The guy in Rostov goes to Bryansk. Actually, no, don't do it that way. He goes to Tambov. One of these goes to Bryansk. He goes to Rostov. He goes to Tambov. There we go. We've got a bit more strength around the place. These 2 get to there.
Hmm.
These will get to Nenetsia. That will arrive in Nenetsia. 2 of these will get to there. Okay, looks like I'm spread thin, but it's actually fine because I can coagulate wherever I'm needed. Right, and then the other thing that's going to happen is Bessarabia is going into Romania.
Okay.
I will move them over when the battle board's free because there's nowhere to put them in. So at the moment, I haven't taken the IPC off because it's somewhere in the middle. So we'll come back to that in a moment. Let's start with the Night Witches. So that's a 1-way attack. I'm just going to roll that up here. And I get a 2. That's a hit. So Romanian light tank goes up to the casualty box. Which is pretty neat. Now, this battle over here, I have Commissar, and I'm going to use creeping artillery for 2 extra hits because I've got more than 2 artillery and more than 2 infantry.
Yeah, I'm going to use armor support on that.
Which gives you 1 extra hit. Okay, let's see how this goes.
I've got my SS, obviously.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm just thinking, I haven't got that Russian guy anymore.
If I get the salient advance as well, you're in trouble.
Right, what happens there? Play when receiving a salient advance on the tactics guy. After you may continue the battle. Yeah, that just allows you to push, but that's fine. I don't think you get you do get the die. Bloody hell! You've got 1 more unit than me, and you've got a salient advance. Okay, right.
Wow, that's a lot of units.
Okay, Commissar, I get 1 back.
Where's my floating? Okay, I get 1 back. I'm going to pick. That's only infantry. Okay, I pick an infantry.
Why do you get 1 back?
SS.
That's only on attack.
Oh, sorry.
Right, looking at that. You've lost 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we missed a roll. You've got improved AA and I've got aircraft.
Okay.
Roll it now, and if you hit, we'll work out if it was one of my hitting dice.
In
So
the Atlantic.
you're going to have to roll them individually because there's 3 different planes here. So
How many do I
roll.
roll?
Oh, actually, you get to choose what you're hitting. I've got 6 planes. I didn't realise I had so many.
So I get a roll 3, don't I?
No, you've got to choose which ones you're targeting first, because I've got 4 different types of plane here.
Okay, so what have you got?
Two tactical bombers, 4 fighters.
Okay, so it's going to be the 587.
Okay, so roll for that. It's improved AA, so it hits on a 1 or 2.
5 miss.
Yep. Okay. Next up,
I'm going to go for your
Just
586.
misogynists, aren't you?
No,
Makes
it's
sense.
just
You're the Germans.
just really freaking dangerous. That's why.
They are actually. They're just standard. It's the night witches you really want.
2, they're gone.
Oh, they are shot down. You've killed my female fighter pilots. Basically, that's what you've done.
I do feel bad about that. I'll take a fighter out. Do whatever
Okay.
fighter you
You're
want.
gonna shoot some men.
About that.
Oh, no, we don't.
That's a bit. Okay.
We probably should
So was that fighter one of my hits?
I don't
They
know.
roll yellow dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I just get a D8 out. Okay, and then roll that. 1. It was this dice, so no impact.
Okay.
Alrighty. I am. Well, you got salient advance, so you may end the battle now and force me to retreat if you wish.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
You're forcing me to retreat. Damn it! I really wanted to push that.
I know you
And the
did.
thing is, I was about to get the tactics die. I think so. I had less
I know you
casualties.
did. Yep.
Blast. Oh god, I've got to get this back in Leningrad somehow.
Attacking peaceful people in bloody Baltic states.
What in that territory you invaded?
Yeah. We weren't doing anything. We were just sitting there enjoying
Invading?
the
Minding
Yeah,
your
they-
own business, stealing someone else's country.
The invasion was over. Oh, Russia.
Right, modern Russia, sure. This is World War II Russia. They did actually invade 4 countries during World War II. That gets forgotten about.
Weren't they in Poland at the start?
It wasn't just Poland. There was Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. They also invaded that everyone seems to overlook. Just because there was no fighting, because they gave up without fight.
I'm back.
Well, yeah. So,
Right.
yeah. We took away something you didn't own and you got a bit shitty about it.
Yeah, in fairness, Baltic states shouldn't really start Russian. It should be neutral. Right, I'll start getting these over to
That's
here.
that's a A&A hangover though, isn't it?
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add the hits for the tactics card on both sides.
Oh, okay.
So I lose an infantry and you lose an extra 2.
2 infantry.
Yeah, from creeping artillery.
Lucky we
Right,
can
I've got to
reinforce the
find my
Baltic
supply truck
states.
in here. Boom. There we
We
go.
can
I'm
reinforce
taking
the
my,
Baltic states for next time.
I mean, I know you're going to, as I wanted to get in before you got your blinking reinforcements in. But
Where's
you
my
blocked
AA
me with that.
gone?
You took it as a casualty.
Oh, did I? Oh.
You can take it and you can swap it. You still got it in the box.
Baltic states, that's right. I think I'm going to swap an infantry for that, certainly.
Fair dues. Right, now for Bessarabia into Romania. I've taken the supply off because I finally found it. I have a commissar. Again, I'll do creeping artillery. And I'm guessing you're going to do armoured
Or
support.
support.
Okay.
This
Hopefully-
is your biggest chance, I think.
Hopefully this time I don't have one. Do you see it on the counter? I had one less doctrine count than you. That is so annoying. If I'd have gone in with that supply cart, that additional supply cart that I didn't need. No, oh, that's so frustrating. I would have eliminated you. Right, here we go. Here's the battle.
Attacking Romania's home country.
I've just gone veteran. We got the veteran result. Oh, nice. It's a massacre. Okay, so Commissar brings one out. Then armored support puts one back in, and you need to take an extra 2 casualties from your, and I'd suggest you take probably 2 light tanks from your from the creeping artillery. Okay. Needless to say, I'm going to push. I think that is exactly where I'm taking those casualties as well. Should I take some artillery? Actually, no. I think that's correct. What those are just regular tanks. Yeah.
Leading a sovereign
Okay.
country.
Again,
yes.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah, the ones that declared war on me. That's the one I'm going for. Let's take that supply off to push this attack, and here we go. That is a free extra hit.
That's everything.
Commissar brings one back, and you are massacred.
I get one
now.
for I don't get any for armor support because there's no infantry left.
No, it's the second round. You don't do it. Tactics is only in the first round. So Bessarabia becomes Russian, and that's a capital. So we keep the IPC.
We won't.
Yeah, I don't need the oil. I'm actually more grateful for the IPC. It's what I need more. Weird twist of fate. My needs are kind of opposite to yours. Oh, they're not on sticky. Let me change that, because otherwise stacking these will be a nightmare. Toggles, sticky off, sticky on. Okay, now let's try it. Good. This is where the German war starts to go wrong, although I'm a little bit gutted about not finishing off your Baltic force.
Yeah, you've not done that, certainly.
Yeah, that's worrying now, because they're now going to meet up with that other force, and I genuinely have not looked at the numbers there to see what's going to happen. That's a little bit worrying. That's just that right. Okay, we're just making a mess of Russian armor, which is kind of like we're getting a head start for the benefit of Ukraine later. Although in fairness, it seems to be the Russians making a mess of Western armor at the minute. Anyway, let's go. Let's put them there while I try and sort this out. Okay.
Wait, what'd you have?
There we go. We've done it.
Yeah.
There we go. Chuck it there. Job done. Non-combat move then. I will just move those two to there. What's coming out in Ukraine this turn? Just one of them. Okay. That will do for the moment. We can do this.
I can have her perfectly fine.
Yeah. Okay. Next player.
Harry,
Mongolia. You attacked.
unmute him.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot that. Okay. In that case, yeah, you have, haven't you?
Because
I could have
have you
moved them as
tried
part of
unmuting
Russia if
him?
I'd realised.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on. I've had some guys fall out of Archangel. Let me just, because I just did the Russian production. Boom. There we go. Yeah. That's not looking like scarily insufficient quantities of stuff behind the line for the Japanese armoured column. Let me see. I'm going to pick up those. I'm going to pick up 5 of those supply. Where are you going to go? You're going to go there. I'm going to pick up none of those supply. I'll move that to there. Move this guy to there. This guy to there. This guy gets to... Wait, should I actually counter-attack behind your line? That gives me options. There's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Oh! Russian sub. Remembered. Where does he want to be? Where does he want to be? He's gone there. You can't go. Let me see. Let me just see if how those squares even connect. Good. You can't get there. Let's move that to there for now. I'm going to take Central and Ulaanbaatar, which is where I should move the barracks to, because that's technically the capital, but I didn't know that when I did the board. I'm going to leave that cavalry there for the moment, because I've still got options if I do that. Yeah, okay. And of course, set factory, build a dude. Get as much infantry out of that as we can. British Empire. Right. Go help the Russians. I'm just going to do Scandinavia first. I'll do it as I often do with Britain. I'll do each region because it's the only way I can cope with this. They get to Viborg. I've then got... What coming? Nothing. That's fine. I think I'll get that AT gun there. Norway will build infantry. And these guys will fly home. Right. Stack these for a moment. Where are we bombing? Where are we using the fleet? They're unsupplied, they're supplied, but that's a destroyer. Patrol boat will go to there. Wreck these 2 landing craft. 1 bomber will have to do that.
You don't hold the Denmark Straits. You can't do that.
Oh yeah, just lost control of it. Sorry, you're quite right. Where did that come from there? I can't remember. I'll have to use both bombers then. Where are your fighters? Back at the airfield. crap. Oh, crap. Do I have to land in Denmark again? Why would I do that when I could land in Germany? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Air support. AA. Could land in Germany without air support. Can't do it with.
No, you've used it. You can't attack with your aircraft. No.
Yeah.
That's
And
why I
I'd
did
have-
that. That's why I did that this round.
Yeah, the guy left the game.
You're getting
I'd have-
points back, of course.
Yeah, I have to do it in one turn because I haven't got any supply on my, well, on anything.
Yeah, if you don't do the first turn, your units are pushed back to the sea, and then they're gone.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't go into West Germany this turn.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
so
That's
we go.
Norway attack next turn. Yeah.
Looks is still trying to do it.
Well, there is one actually. Oh, he's not at the bloody seaplane base. Oh, dip. That could be Norway or Finland. Probably more likely Finland. I have to leave these behind, so that forces Norway.
I have 600 turn.
Do I, in actual fact, no, I'm going to have to move that there. It's pointless defending Norway. If I can't take them out, and the only way I can do it is to send these up, and you would have, well, we'd have, you only, with the air battle, it's only hit on a 1, isn't it?
To be honest, I can't remember.
Because we treat these strat bombing raids as a bombing raid rather than a battle, don't we?
Yes.
So in that
Unless
case,
there's fighters involved.
the fighters would be hit on a 1 and the bombers would hit the fighters on a 1.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one bomber can't get back to London. So with that in mind, I think it's still worth doing because I could protect Norway.
Well, you can only hit one transport in 113. You should probably left them all in 113 actually, in hindsight.
Oh my God, Marcus, do you want to play Rainbow?
Well, if the boat had got in, then
Yeah, you were going to get in. You were not going to get in.
well,
Well,
yeah,
that's why everything went into Denmark.
yeah. I see. Oh, if only I could send fighters in.
No way you
can't.
can send fighters in.
No,
So they're
can't.
not on their base.
Yeah, they started in Norway. Fiddle fudge. You know what though? If I get you down to one landing craft, I'm going to have 2 infantry and a tank. I could make it 3 infantry and that would work. That would work. I think you'd be too weak to do it. If both of them hit, this could work. Now, Belgium, I'm going to take those 6 IPC out on one of these boats. So it'll be this one here. And that goes into London. I've got the supply truck here. We'll pop into Ireland and bring that back as well. So that's another 3. And then we bring the oil down from Scotland because Scotland has now produced a synthetic oil plant.
Nice.
That was a hell of an investment, but it means I no longer need to ship oil to Britain.
That's the first and last investment Britain is going to make in Scotland.
We wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for the game mechanics. So that does mean, let me see. So that one dropped off at London. This one comes down to 110. So that can bring over infantry and a tank. This one comes down. So it can bring over another infantry and a tank. This landing craft comes down. Actually, I'll just move all these over this side to denote they've moved. So that landing craft means I can move this tank and an infantry. Actually, I'm not going to bring the tank. You know what I'm going to bring? I'm going to bring this AT gun.
Britain's empty.
No, it's not empty. Because what I'm going to do now is build the replacements, and they're all going to be infantry, apart from that one tank that's coming to. I've got fighters, so I don't actually. Yeah, you know what? The last landing craft will bring that tank down as well. That's what the fighters are for. So 1, 2, 3.
The paratroopers better aim for Ireland.
5, 6. Paratroopers can go into Ireland. I don't care. So that's 2 infantry in Scotland. Nothing else in queue, have I? I've got infantry in queue already. Okay. And the major is empty.
I didn't.
Okay. So actually, I only want 1 infantry up here. So extra 3 back in London. So set factory in Scotland. So you keep getting excited that Britain's empty, but it gets replaced. Why did that not build? Did I click the shipyard by accident? Bink. Yes, I had. Bink, set factory. And then in London, we're going to build 3 infantry. And 1, not a light tank, we need proper tanks. 1 tank. Okay. So that's London done. I only have 1 IPC left over, sadly. And I'm no longer doing the thing I was going to do. Oh, I can do it from there. Perfect. Okay. This fleet will come into 110. This infantry won't go anywhere. It's going to have to stay on the boat, because the boat, these 2 boats with 3 IPC between them, are going to drop off in Normandy, because we are going to click the spawn partisans. How many did we get? 1. No, we only got 1.
Yeah, you got 1.
Fine, let it be. Let it
Still,
I did with my spy.
be.
which spy?
One in southern France. I built her to go to Normandy.
Oh, didn't see that. You know what? Look, I'll let you off. You can have it if you want. If you want.
Thank you.
Right. I have an oil tanker up here. That can get home. Drop that off in Scotland. So 3 more oil, and that'll come down the train to Britain. Now, next British thing on the map. It's going to be Africa, I guess. So, we've got money to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I can find the thing right. Oh God, I've just lost count. That was 9, wasn't it? Dink, dink, and down 1. Dink. Okay, that factory is full. So I'm going to move 3 out. 1, 2, 3 to make use of the barracks in the Sudan. And then I've got a barracks in Rhodesia that I left the money in. Okay, this truck will go to Ethiopia. Let's put it on the bit where I can see the truck. This dude will enter there. This truck in Cairo will take on 5 IPC. You know what? I'll send my 1 oil over to Cairo as well. Then, so that's Britain. South Africa. These move up to Cairo. God, he really wants to stay in Sudan, doesn't he? There we go. This guy goes up the train to Sudan. That artillery gets to Tanganyika. Then we got 1, 2 IPC gets home. This cargo ship, naval base, boom, gets to French Madagascar, takes this guy over, and we could now administer that on behalf of France. So that goes down to 0 because it was previously the people were free of government tyranny, and now they've got South Africans there providing law enforcement.
I'm sure that's all they're doing.
Yeah. We'll get our unit for this turn started. So that's South Africa. Now we've got some IPC we can move around here.
What's it feel like turning South Africa into an imperial power?
They're not. They're just looking after it on behalf of the French. What I'm going to do, 1, 2. Come on. Camera on freeze. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 IPC is given in aid to India. I could actually give it more than that. Is that enough? 7 enough? I think so, probably. And then 1, 2 IPC goes in there. That 1 IPC will go onto the truck. That oil goes back to the Raj. That is what we built this turn. Lots of tanks came out. What did we get in the Raj? We've got 13 IPC, 4 oil.
Sorry, go. I just escaped.
2 of them. Okay. Now, in terms of Raj movements,
Get in there. No.
I'm actually wondering if I should send some more to
Imagine you got them 1.
They're not working.
Should I do that? I need to see what you're doing with that fleet. Or I could decide for you. No, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to send them to there. I'm going to send a little bit more money over. I believe I need 2 more, if I remember correctly. Dink, dink. And just that shipyard. We need 1 of them. Yes. I'm also tempted to get some submarines. What do they cost the Raj? 2 and 2. So I could actually build quite a few subs very quickly, couldn't I? Let's send over 10 oil and
You
10
have
IPC.
62 oil.
Yep. So 10 oil and 10 IPC. Set factory. So first thing, that has to get into queue first. And then we do the submarines.
It'd be nice to capture that lot, thank you.
I've spent it. All of it. So you can't. I'll send those 2 back to my oil depot in Cairo. Just in case you pull a surprise out. Now, this is actually an amount of force that I think you'll find problematical. You're going to probably go in there. Either way, you ain't going to get into Russia yet because you need your Sichuan force dealing with these. That fighter will go back. We've still got the Chinese one. We could do with more APC. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to run out midway through an operation. I'm going to send 2 more APC over and load them onto the supply cart in Burma. And that, I believe, is the Raj's go, which should change the dynamic in Asia, I believe. If they're coming out next turn... Yeah, but we don't jump on ships as they're built, do we? We wait for them to have the chance to move, so that'll be fine. They're there. I think I've moved everything, so it's the battles now. I really... Yes, the UK has the RAF. It's fine. Okay. Are you scrambling on my bombers?
I am.
Okay.
It's going to take so long.
Are they both going on that one?
Yep, I can't scramble to the other one.
It's true, you can't. So let's roll the other one first. I'll just go home, shall I? And then, so this one, it's an air battle. So I roll 1 dice. On a 1 I hit.
No, I am not doing this by myself.
And you roll 2 dice, and on a 1 you hit.
I am not doing that by myself.
Oh dear.
I keep all my ships. I release 1 bomber.
That means I've probably lost Norway. No balls. I needed to think at least 1. Come on. Maybe I should have sent them all in on the one in 114. Oh, he doesn't get back to London, does he? He couldn't.
No, he didn't. He got to go
1, 2,
He could go to Belgium, maybe.
4. No, don't do
Finland.
that. Actually, Belgium's actually safe at the minute. 1, 2, so, yeah, because you can't attack it, can you? You've got no supply. You need a turn of rest, which gives me a chance to get it back to London.
He likes to shove selfie sticks on his ass.
So what do you
And the other thing is, of course, before I have bombers that are going to bomb battalions.
Yeah.
Don't want to forget that.
So I'm going to put into Norway Panzer.
One will do your barracks and one will just blow the infantry up.
Yeah.
So doing the barracks is a hit, and doing your infantry is a miss. But I got the barracks. And then they fly back home.
I have to build another then.
Yeah, that's the idea. Every time you build one, just take it out. Was there any other combat? I didn't move my ships around either. I could do non-combat moves,
I
can't
did
I?
some
So that's
ships.
fine. Yeah, it's all right. I could do non-combat moves. So Bink after the battles. So
We can get over the Baltic Sea now.
you could. You could attack Norway from a different direction. I didn't do any land battles, did I? There was nothing like that.
Nothing in
Just
Egypt.
the bombing.
Oh,
Yeah.
for Egypt, Africa.
Oh, crikey. I nearly forgot to move all of this stuff. Got so distracted with production.
That's
Luckily,
not
it's
just me.
And
You've got
there's a
something
tank
against
here.
Turkey.
I have a target on it. Does that count? That can get up there. Oh, this went a bit mental there. Then we're going to send some British soldiers to. They can go up the train line and just get in. I'll leave one in Transjordan, just in case you do some sneaky thing with the transport ship. Gold. You can go up.
Yeah.
Oh dear, it's all going terribly awkwardly here. Actually, you know what? I'll use the South African in Transjordan. They're all going up the train line. Damn it. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And, found another one. We go in there. Boom. That should be enough to take Turkey, I reckon.
Enough to take Turkey.
What?
And I think we'll still hold Cairo. Should be all right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That should all be good. Right. Have I missed any other obvious non-combat moves?
A chew.
I think so.
Sneezers.
Have you got any ships in the southern Pacific or Atlantic? I think so. Nope.
Here's an obvious move. Build a barracks on Gilbert Islands and spawn an infantry. There we go. Just looking around, see if I've missed anything else, because it's like I completely forgot to move the units there. Now, I think we're good. All right, let's do it. Boom.
You've done everything in Scandinavia you want to do.
Yeah, I did Scandinavia. You see, you say Britain's undefended. There you go. The RAF and 5 infantry divisions. We're fine. South Africa. And the Raj. Okay. Anzac forces. So, oddly enough, what I just did in Thingamajiggy is going to happen in quite a lot of places here.
Building barracks.
Guinea, New Britain. So, yeah, anywhere that's got 8, basically, they can immediately produce a barracks. And oh, shit, you shouldn't do the infantry the same turn, should you?
No.
Forgot about that. I did accidentally build one in Gilbert, but I don't suppose it'll matter. Right. It is time to get rid of this little pest right here. And at that same moment, we are going to build 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, no, they're quite expensive. We built one of them. That takes 3 turns to come out. I didn't plan this very well. Okay, I'll just build it as is then. I need to make a note of that. Track oil tanker delivery, because I have to make use of my large convoys when that arrives. Otherwise, he will just die. What's the point? I don't need that IPC. I'm just going to let that fester out there. I do have one more oil at home, though. Now, I think that's it for America. Now, one of the Canadian empires is going to pick up that one IPC there, bring it to Ethiopia, and build a dude.
An Australian dude in Africa.
He's Canadian.
That's Canadian, is he?
Yeah, it's a Canadian empire because it's
A
the Canadian
Canadian
side
dude
of the
in
board. That one gets up to there. It's the only one I had in interior. Now, yes, I've built an invasion force. What's the right way to do this? I'll tell you what, I'll start with Canada at home before I deal with Africa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 IPC. Now, Canada doesn't have oil as part of its strategy. So, we build infantry, artillery, and every now and then an AT gun. But I think we need artillery more right now. Okay, we have one landing craft up there. I think that's just going to go home and wait for more stuff. I could. No, we'll wait. We'll wait. So the correct way to do this, they're stuck in Rio de Oro for now. We need to retake Morocco. So pay for a naval invasion. Drops off this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. So they all end up in 91. The guys, tell you what, one of them will actually drop off from this space because that still drops off in Morocco. That enables me to pick up these 7 IPC right here. Yeah. Come here. 5, 6, 7. There we go. Now, worst case scenario, because it's a naval invasion, I can still use the IPC on this ship for the Morocco battle. Don't think I'll need it, but I might well use that out of preference to the one that's in Morocco. So I'm going to just put that ship in that battle, but it's at the Gibraltar Square. I can also... I can't pick up with that one. I can do it on the way... No, I can do it on the way past. So I can pick up from Rio de Oro on the way past, and that goes to 8. Yeah, so it's just that battle for Canada. I'm going to liberate the territory we stole. We can use creeping artillery, so actually this is automatic because I get 2 hits from that. Yeah. So I'm still going to roll it because I might get veteran or something useful. You could hit me. Oh no! I got something the opposite of useful, and that should be in the... What was it? You get to kill the unit of your choice.
Ooh. A unit of my choice.
Yeah. That'll be artillery.
It could be, unless I can't choose your supply truck. I'll be artillery then.
Okay, well, I didn't get you yet, so I'm going to spend that IPC on the ship.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Oh no, I got the
Okay.
tactics. Sorry, I don't need to spend that. You're quite right. I'm so sorry. Not thinking about that at all. Yes, so the creeping artillery gets you. Morocco. So the Canadian Empire grows again. Well, in this case, it's more a case of being restored, really, isn't it?
Well, you wouldn't be able to use creeping artillery in a landing, though.
And yes. Okay, and then that was on the Gibraltar side. Right. Well, you would. You'd get the benefit of the destroyers' guns, which randomly in this game can't seem to do naval bombardments. Even though they were used for that, especially in the Pacific. Although, granted, this isn't the Pacific. We'll overlook the small details. That's it for them. So next for Anzac. And yay, we got the radar deployed. Whoop.
Yeah, there's no Japanese ever close.
Oh, we forgot to roll the naval battle
yeah.
out here. Yeah. I think, yeah, I can use finger 4.
I don't think I've got anything for that.
I can negate your hit if you score one then. I definitely killed you. And then they go back to the airfield. Bink. And done. Italy.
Italy. Poor old Italy.
Do they run away or do they die trying?
But in Turkey or Tobruk?
I don't see him running away into Brook at the minute because I've just weakened myself off. If anything, you might have a stab, although, to be honest, you haven't enough. But in Turkey, yeah.
Okay. So what have we got? We've got one there we can't get out. We've got one there we can bring across. I can't get that. I could put back in that. Up here, I've got what, 3. Four, 3. Okay, so first off, we're going to load an AA onto that transport and ship it to North Africa.
Uh-huh. I did not see that coming.
Then we're going to fly a dude to North Africa.
On the transport, you don't need to send the plane.
Okay, we'll send an extra dude on the transport to North Africa. We'll bring that one down to there. That's probably that transport gone, never mind, but never mind. Oops. Cargo ship's not transport, is it? So in Italy, I wonder if it would be worth bringing a artillery rather than a dude, actually. I might swap that dude for an artillery when we brought it over.
Well, it depends if you're going to attack, really, doesn't it? Actually, no, you can't. You had room for one special unit on the transport and an infantry, and then the transport plane can take an infantry.
Okay. I think the AA is more important.
Yeah, given I keep bombing you.
Okay, so we've got quite a lot of people in North, AA there, so we're going to have to set factory. What we're going to need that's a 5, so that's another AA we want. So bring down 2 from Northern. Set factory again. Oh no, I didn't bring it on there. We'll build an AA in southern Italy. Need to be wary now of the American base. So if I move that, if I move some dudes in, the Americans seem to be taking over everywhere. But they've got supply there at the moment. They've got one supply, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to abandon Turkey. Oh.
Ah. They've gone back to Rome. Okay.
go. Actually, I'm wondering if it's unfortunate that I'd lose both in one go if I did that. Which wouldn't be good. That ought to come out before that straight gets closed. I could, no, I can't, because I'm losing both in one go. I'll leave one Italian behind. And I'll take that, come on, move. Take that 3 IPC out on the truck as well.
That makes sense.
That supply truck will pop to Alexandra and back to pick that one up, which will deposit back here. I think that's all to Italy. He's got some dudes. He's got a dude in Spain actually, and Normandy.
Yeah, you spread them around a bit at a point that you were a bit thinner on infantry, but I think you've got that covered now.
I think they're done, really. I think Yugoslavia is sort of they're doomed.
You got IPC in Albania as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't even get that back, couldn't I? So I could pull that one up to
An extra
northern
dude, basically, isn't it?
Pull that to northern Italy. Yeah, southern Europe. Well, that side is actually fucked, isn't it?
It's a bit fecked.
Though you can't move too far south without exposing Ukraine. Okay, I think that's Italy done. Oh no, I got boy dude. Sorry.
Depends if you're going to keep it for spies, although you do have 5 in Germany.
Yeah, I think I've only got one spy mission I need to do.
Oh, incidentally, we got the result of my guy, didn't we?
Oh, did we? What happened?
Yeah. Failed.
Oh, beauty.
So now the best I can hope to achieve is a mutual.
Fantastic. I think that's Italy done. Oh, Spain. I've got Spain.
Yes, Spain.
Spain got nothing in production. I take it. Nope.
No, you're basically getting enough IPC each turn for one dude, aren't you?
So if I move that across.
Do the pickup and.
Yeah, put them back. I want to leave some on there though, so obviously I'm going to just take 2 off of the truck. I will move a dude over actually to replace him with the factory. It doesn't make it any more difficult for you, but
you've only got 2 IPC.
Oh, I thought I had 3.
If I move one off the truck, yes.
2 up.
You pick 2 up. You got 2 on the territory and 2 on the truck.
Yeah. Okay, I'll move 1 off. Yep. There we go. Let's balance out that move. Things are fairly stalemated in Spain at the moment. I'll probably change in a sec. Portugal's got a lot of money. Cargo ship, tanker. Do I want to do something like that, or is that just silly? probably just silly. Okay, no. I was thinking about reinforcing North Africa, but I think that's just silly. That's just, I will just waste Spain.
You may as well get the Italians out of Spain if you're going to do that.
Hmm.
They're more useful.
I'll leave it like it is. That's Spain and Italy done. Oh,
Okay.
that's waste. That's a waste.
Then it is time for our mid-game break.
Okay. Yeah, I'm up against it, I must say.
I feel like Europe and I think you've done the right thing pulling out of Turkey, because I don't think that Italian force can withstand that British army. But
Or the
the
Russian.
fact that you're now stuck between the Russian army and the British army, obviously the Russians aren't going to come down for you because they have to be careful how they maneuver, because they can't have you going into Russia behind them. But your
Wow.
only hope is to amalgamate that army in the north and take out Leningrad, and I don't know if that will work, but
Can weaken that force off with the Italians.
you got very lucky with that salient role.
What do you mean, luck?
You wouldn't have an army in the
Military-
Baltic right now. You would
Military
have
genius, that was.
you would have basically 2 Russian armies on your doorstep. I wouldn't have been able to advance in the north, but the south would have been free to march in, and that would have pushed you back to Berlin. And then you'd have had Britain closing from the other side. That salient advance has changed everything. But we'll see. I'm going to see what strategy comes out of that.
Oh, right. Oh,
But yeah, your European side is collapsing, isn't it? It's
I don't know. My paratroopers and gliders and transports are dropping out now.
Yeah, but there's no way your paras can drop without going in with strat bombers, which you can do. You can have strat bombers attached to, pull the gliders. You built transports.
What, sea landing?
Sorry?
They might support sea landing.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you could get into Scandinavia, arguably, but it will be a distraction. You'd just be moving forces out of Germany when you need them. So good luck with that. However, on the other side of the map,
Things are a bit different.
yeah, but I'm feeling a little more confident. It's just that Navy.
Units are scarce in China still, though.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll deal with that half the map when we get back. So
Yeah,
I
right.
think it's probably America next, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
American
See you in
versus
5
China.
minutes.
Yeah, we'll do.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me. All right. So
US.
let's do Italy and Spanish production. Italy got a dude.
Okay. East of Italy.
And Spain gets a dude. Right. America, Mexico. So let's get the merry-go-round going. That goes to there. Let's see, I've got 3 on that one, nothing on that. So I'm going to load up this supply truck with 3 supplies. Oh, no, that's the minus button on the other one. Then, if we just deal with the Spanish fleet, you've got a destroyer and a patrol boat. Yeah. Go in here. I shall spend my supply. Or should I pick up supplies first? No, I'll just go in without that. Probably do it. If it doesn't, I'll bounce back. Now, 1 tank, 2 tanks, 3 tanks. Oh no, that's all right. 3 tanks, and an infantry because may as well. This boat. Okay. They then go 1, 2, 3. So all of that gets to Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Those tanks offloaded. Going to be needing them soon. Then these 2 landing craft come down, pick up here, here, and they'll only get to 1. They'll only get to there. Do you have aircraft?
Yes.
You do? Oh, yes, so you do. In that case, I'm better off bringing them over next turn. Shall leave these here for now, unless I move them down south, maybe. I won't do that move yet. I'll think about that in a minute when I look at the American mainland. Now, I could quickly kill Castile and Leon, but I don't think we're quite ready for what we actually want to do. Not enough there yet. Okay, South America. So this lot were in Peru. Congratulations, Bolivia. You are now in the war.
On the wrong side.
I would agree with that because I'm attacking. Your money is more useful to me than your allegiance. So they've gone Axis briefly. Now, over here, let me see. That needs to go back to Central. Actually, no, I won't do that. These come into Brazil. I'm going to leave 1 dude behind in Colombia. Wait, Colombia should be American now. I captured it. And my guess is that probably should only have 1 IPC in. So, I'll leave 1 dude behind. These 2 come down to Central America. I'll send that money up. 1, 2, 3, and 1 oil. 3 and 1 oil. Let me click it. There we go. In the west. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, 1 Mexican will come over, and I'm going to build a replacement Mexican. How's that factory? That factory is full. That one is full.
Upgrade.
Yeah, I've got one of them upgrading. We pretty much just need more factories. That'll come into Brazil. Let's see. Need to bring that oil up yet, but I will. So I'll take that 2 oil on that oil tanker, drop it in Central America, and then it can go up the trains. That's what I can do. I can build what I need to destroy the Japanese fleet. This fleet here, these are no longer needed. Well, you say no longer needed. We'll go 1, 2. We'll attack the Argentinian fleet, but I'm going to leave behind a frigate to deal with the Vichy oil tanker.
Can you travel past the Vichy oil tanker?
Yeah, it's not combat. We're gonna need. No, that's fine. What I need to do. Yes, production facilities are an issue. Trouble. Right, they will just move to there. This factory, or this shipyard rather, will build 1 destroyer, 1 battleship, 1 battleship. Actually, let's move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 oil and 10 IPC. And actually, no, I only need 1 more battleship there. Yeah, we'll do that. In the west, this Mexican fighter comes down to Honolulu. Let's grab that 4 IPC, 5 IPC from up there. I think. 2 more APC over to grab that from the east. It's going to be so long. No, it's not going to be too bad. So we purchase those. So let me see, that gets us 3, 4, 5. Next turn, we're making 1. Oh, only dropping 1 off next turn. Need more factories. Okay. Out in the Pacific, Java builds barracks. Never know, might get one off. Borneo and Celebes wait for the inevitable. This will pick up, drop off. 5, 6 IPC there. Then we're going to go pick up, drop off. Okay, I think we're ready to resolve some battles.
Okay.
So, Spanish Navy versus American Mediterranean Fleet. This should be fairly one-sided.
Yeah, because they've done nothing to anybody, and you're going to attack them. Typical. Allies are very aggressive in this.
How would you like me to play? I have no tactics cards for this.
I don't think I have either.
Okay, then it's just 1 dice roll. I get a tactics card. Bomber formations. Roll 1 additional air combat dice in air battles against defending fighters when making strategic bombing raids. Requires 2 strap bombers.
No, I don't think that's worth it. You haven't got 2 strap bombers.
I haven't.
Well, you've got one coming out.
I just lost 1, but I've still got 4. That has, because this is only non-combat, so they're sunk. That is complete victory for the Americans. Although I'm now out of supply. But while I'm there, let's have a blockade there and there. Oh, speaking of blockades, we've cleared one over in Australia. Then next battle is Bolivia. again, I've no tactics for that. Veterans. That's Bolivia eliminated. How many veterans did I get, actually? Should have a look at that. 2 infantry on 4 infantry and 1 tank. That's not bad. Bolivia becomes American and the money stays. Oh, I took that money off Colombia, but it was a capital, so it should have stayed. So I'll put those 2 back.
I think it was 3, wasn't it? It was on
It
3.
was, but I moved 1 out.
Oh, okay.
So Bolivia is neutralized.
American aggression continues.
He started it.
Didn't go anywhere we weren't invited. Unlike
Poland?
The Russians were there first. We went in to defend Poland.
Actually, I went in after you. Because on this map, Eastern Poland starts off as Polish.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. On this playthrough. Argentinian Navy now.
Yep.
These little fights are a good opportunity to get veteran, aren't they? Again, no useful tactics for either of us, I believe.
No, nothing for me.
Tactics
No
card.
hit for me. Just got 1 just to go in.
Turret fighters. No, thank you. Back you go. Oh, actually, I did have a tactics. It was finger 4 in
didn't need
hindsight. No. Then you weren't really using that unit anyway. Well, you were blockading Brazil, so that's now cleared. And lastly, a Vichy oil tanker goes down without fight.
Yeah.
And I believe that's it. I'm not pushing out Spain yet. I haven't got enough hardware for that fight. Sadly. It's going to be a little while longer, which is a bit frustrating. And you might kill my factory.
Yep.
It might be a mutual, but I can't stop your result. That is arg. I did the Mexico build. No, I didn't. I didn't do the Mexico build.
The second most useful spy I've got. The one in Gibraltar has done a good job.
Okay, production then. I suppose I should move that old tank, but I don't know where to. I'm just going to leave it. Yep, more tanks for America and a few fighters on the west coast, I believe. I think I have anyway. Yes.
Not big production.
No, I haven't got the factories yet. But they're coming. They're coming.
Nationalist China.
Right. Now, I haven't really looked at this yet.
It's interesting.
What do I do? What do I do? We have to pick up those 2 supply there. That much is clear. I think we probably have to come back from there. I think I'll leave that guy blocking for now. The guy in Sikang, I don't think I can achieve anything by leaving that guy there, so I'm going to go there. Oh, you could blitz. I have to leave them there. These 2... Oh, sorry. I'll drop off 2 there to build
You
another
don't have
infantry
to leave
unit.
him.
actually, I should go there. Then the following turn, right? I'm going to drop off another 2. I'll put 2 down for next turn because I think I might have to move that out next turn. So we build an infantry. Over here. Oh, tricky. Tricksy little hobbitses. Yeah, I can't get enough supply up to Kangsu to build another one. I think that's all I can do at the minute. It's mostly a hold position round for them.
It's always a difficult country to deal with.
Yeah. Now the critical question: what are you doing with Japan?
Who the fuck knows?
Oh, apparently I'd built a cavalry previously. I didn't twig that. Oh god, there's loads of cavalry and there's loads of things in queue. Well, that's not going to happen.
And I'll get my factory one next turn.
Yeah, those
My
industrial
factory,
complexes coming online.
2 turns.
That's going to change the dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 turns. I've got oil and IPC waiting to be used.
You have 10 things in queue in Gyeongsu. I wouldn't start anything else there if I were you.
That's why I've built other factories. I can't.
The worst part is they're all coming out within 4 turns. That is just going flat out.
That's all the slave labor we got in China.
Yeah.
I'm going to move 2 IPCs up from Hong Kong to here so I can build a dude there. So that's just a free one effectively. I don't need to use any movements up to get that. Okay. I don't want too much down here until I know the factory's in place. So I'll leave it all up here for the time where it's more secure. Once that factory comes online, it'll be churning shit out. I wonder what we could do with Siam though. They need to build a little supply cart as well.
Yeah, it'd be a long time without otherwise.
Yeah, everything's on the front line at the moment. These are always difficult moving stuff, the IPCs and such. Well, Manchuria seems very straightforward with that 3 IPC.
If you're not stealing it from them, sure.
No, I'm not. I think I need them to have.
It's the production you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've not. They might as well use to do because I've not got production anywhere else. Korea, I can't build because obviously. Right. Got the 3 from here though onto the ship.
You could, yeah. You could basically collect the whole coast.
Yeah.
In Korea, if you wanted.
I wonder if I should build a.
You can have another 3 units per turn next turn, I believe, in Guangdong, Hong Kong, basically. So probably not. I think you'll start getting through this IPC now.
Yeah, I wonder if I should build a barracks here.
Personally, I don't think you should, because you've already got 3 in the interior of China, and you're about to railroad all of that and start stealing IPC from them, because you're about to start actually knocking out serious units.
Okay, so that's 6 off of there. Onto that supply ship. I get 3 from Okinawa onto that supply ship. I'm going to leave that there. I suppose you can go. He's not moved yet. We can go 1. So I can't get back if he does do it. I have a supply ship down here. I do. There's 2 IPCs there, but I can go 1, pick up from Hunan. I could go like that. Pick up 2 from here. And back again.
You may as well pick up from Philippines unless you're going to put a barracks there.
Well, I was thinking about putting a barracks there.
Ah, okay, I see.
Or do I want to do that attack on the way? I could go Hunan, pick up, attack Borneo.
You've only got a turn of supply if you do that because of the naval base.
Probably it's only going to take a turn though, isn't it?
In fairness, use that air power and yes.
Bombardment, air power. I'll only be able to put one ground unit in there. That's the dodgy thing.
Which means I could be killing aircraft.
You could kill an aircraft, which I obviously don't want. However, if that supply ship picked up here, it could also pick up maybe a unit. No, there's nothing to pick up. Bugger.
What if? Oh no, that doesn't help. Yeah,
So, Borneo might live another round. Can I build in a naval base before the factory's built?
Sorry?
Can I build in a naval base before the factory's built?
You can't build in a naval base. What you could do with this guy, by the way, is if you went to Formosa, you could pick up, you get +1 movement, so you can still go to Hainan and get back, so you could pick up from Formosa as well.
Yeah, not the oil though. I couldn't pick the oil up, could I?
No, but you can get back 3.
There's 6 on there now.
Which means you could build the barracks, drop 1 more off, and you could have an infantry the following turn.
I'll definitely drop 1 more off. I'll build the barracks. Is it barracks only 3? I thought it was 5.
It's 5.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
it's 5. So you'd have 2 more off of here to get to 5. If you drop 1 more off, you'd be able to build an infantry the following turn.
Yeah, good point. Good point. So it still gives me 2 on there. I've got no other. Oh, hang on. No, that's not on. Can't do that, can I? I can't do that. Borneo might have to wait. Borneo or Malaya? Anyway, just let me look at Japan a second. Got a cargo ship. 9 APCs, 4 oil. So if I set my shipyard a second, I'm going to build a tanker. Strangely, they've all been sunk. That was costly. So that one can go up here. You can pick up
You can get
4 IPCs. So you can come down and deliver 4 back to Japan. Still got 6. Got some transport planes. Nothing Japan. What have I got coming out? I've got a battleship coming out, haven't I? Yes. Landing craft. And only one fighter in queue.
Yeah.
Okay, so set factory. Into queue. Where's my? What's attack bomber? 7 and 1. Jesus, that's expensive. Take it a fighter is much the same, whether that is. Oh, jet fighter.
6
Ah,
and
6
2.
and 2. I'll do a jet fighter then. The lead IPC in Korea, so when I get my factory, there's something for it to do.
Mhm.
I've got 12 IPCs here. I could probably get home.
You could go to Iwo Jima and then get home, and then you get an extra 4.
I'm just thinking, I don't think I need it in China at the moment. So I'll put production. What I need is more trains.
You've got a few more on the end of your queue, but that's several turns away.
I know.
But you could use this. This guy could go to Hunan and pick up those 6, and then the following turn you get it back to your train line in Kiangsi.
True. So he could go there, pick up all 6,
Yeah.
like you say. He is there.
Build a
Oh, he
dude
could,
in Hunan.
he could pick that one up as
Oh,
well.
he could, yes.
That's 9.
You can build a dude here.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Got nothing here. This is a big force. You can't leave this behind you. So I get another
Oh,
What?
yeah, your buzzing has been getting worse through the night.
Oh.
It's now really bad again.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
It can't be the headset or the wire. It can't be. I've changed them both. It's got to be something else.
Sound drivers, motherboard.
No. How do I check that out?
Well, sound drivers, you could update the drivers, potentially.
Update driver is true.
What graphics card do you got?
I've got. Oh, it's an NVIDIA.
Okay, so NVIDIA has sound drivers that come with the NVIDIA stuff.
I've got
So you could
2.
try updating those
Got
drivers.
2 gig NVIDIA cards.
So you could try updating the NVIDIA drivers. Failing that, it's going to have to be the motherboard drivers. But it might be the motherboard itself that's wrong. Or as I said before, it could be somebody broadcasting on a CB or something.
Well, I don't know if it's because the only thing on in the house at the moment is a computer downstairs. There's never a laptop and a TV upstairs. There's nothing else on in the house apart from like fridge and stuff.
Yeah. But like if it's somebody broadcasting something on a dodgy frequency or something.
You can move 2. That's not a port though, is it?
Right, but you go past a port to get there. So you go 1, 2,
Okay,
3,
that's what
back
you're
to yeah.
So I can drop 16 off.
Yeah.
In Japan. Shit, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 1. Two oil. Think I'm probably going to set another ship in the.
And you can buy it off of that Iraqi tanker for 4 IPC.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let me see. cruiser. Which is a cruiser? Is that 2 oil? Yeah. I thought I had 2 oil.
It's 3 oil.
Oh, 3 oil. I'm looking at the wrong one. But I could do that.
Hmm.
It's
The
2
other
for
thing-
the
Oh,
Iraqis.
no, you've got the sins.
You pick 2 off of there. I will take 1 of the oil at the moment.
It's 4, the
4, is
Indo-Asia
it?
price. Yeah.
Okay. Even though it's Iraqi oil.
Yes. But you're in Indo-Asia market.
Okay, so that's a cruiser coming out.
That is something I was thinking of suggesting if we do play this game again, is that in order to encourage oil purchasing, make it so that you can just buy it whatever that price is without having to deliver it.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's save some. Still got my supply of oil ready to go. Sit off the coast. 2 there. I'm not going to do anything with that fleet yet. So Borneo is safe for another turn, although I might do that. Movements in China. This is where it gets tricky. So you didn't move out of Sakang,
No.
which is unfortunate. I'll get another guy in Yunnan. Wondering if I should. Off you go there. You've got an awful lot in Burma.
Yes.
Okay, so we will spend 1 IPC and go into Sikang.
Okay. Now I know which way it's going.
Not necessarily. If we move that dude down, we'll move that dude down. The tanks will move down. Got more stuff coming out this turn, haven't we? Yeah. We've got stuff coming out. And supply trucks. Woohoo! He's going to get a dude, so you can't go through them. It's just going to stop. It's going to slow you down. So you've got to stop, which means that tank on can come back in time. Or 1, got to stop, but it's okay. So we can do an end run around the Himalayas for Afghanistan, or go up to Moscow. Yeah. I'm not going to no. Mongolia. I've got 2 there and no way of getting more into it for another dude.
No.
Which is unfortunate.
Well, you could build a supply cart. Because you can do that in a barracks.
Yeah, I think Japan needs trucks now, though.
Ideally.
So what if could do that. What if those 3 moved up there?
Hmm.
That one moves down. That one can move down. He can move up. 2 of these can move up. Everything else can go west. So that disappears at 8, doesn't it?
It does.
That can come over.
This does the other 8.
I left one behind, did I? Perhaps I should have put that one on that cart before I moved.
Sure.
It's only 1 though. You can't move out of Russia. Got no supply. So those 2 can actually come off the line as well. You could build a truck, I suppose. Nothing in queue. 3 turns. Okay, so I'll start them marching west. Still got a dude there. Two transport planes. Fly 2 dudes.
Sorry, this is my fault. I just thought I'd do a quick save.
Okay, that's right. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he can actually move up as well then, because then go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can drop 2 dudes off there.
Bear in mind, if you go that far away, though, you won't get back to your airfield next turn.
No, they've got to be 3, haven't they?
Yeah.
1.
It might be better to drop off to Jehol if you want to get through, but it depends what you want to achieve. But
That route place there is empty though.
indeed.
That would be better. Not that you can advance if it's empty. 1, 2, 3, can't make it. Four, can't make it either. It's like you say, so I would have to do that and leave that guy behind. So I can't get nothing out of that barracks. I'll have to take a hit on that one. Front line's moving forward nicely. Get the guy out there. What's the fleet doing now? What is the fleet doing? I know what I want to do, but I've got that. It's that Raz fleet to deal with now. There's still these irons to take. That's why you moved on that side of the board.
Mm. How am I going to do that then? I might leave the fleet there this turn. I don't want to. But really, the only ship I've got. I must have lost the others. Okay, I think that's
possibly Siam. What are you doing? You can't run against that lot. You've got no chance. You want to set
Peel
up
a
for
few off to Malaya, or you can hold, really. Those are your choices.
Yeah, I find that we can too much. Oh, sorry.
Oh my word, that was a long and loud one.
Why would it get worse during the evening? Oh, I don't know what it can be. I really don't.
Have you tried a USB microphone?
It is a USB microphone.
It is a USB microphone. Okay. But previously you had one that goes into the motherboard, yeah, the socket one, audio jack.
Yeah. I suppose I could always disable the microphone and put the speaker of the microphone on the camera on. So that makes a difference.
Might work.
Okay, let me try that in a second.
You won't need to, I suppose, I mean, it's just the settings.
Is that working?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I mean, you sound a little different. But,
See if it gets any buzz from that then. If you do, there's not a microphone.
that kind of leaves it as motherboard, I think, or the drivers.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a new motherboard.
It's fair. They are a pain to change.
I am the problem. Stuck. I think they're stuck at the moment.
Yeah, but the only thing they could do is peel off an artillery and an infantry in time to take Malaya. But even then, you kind of you'd have to move those Japanese soldiers in Siam up to cover the shortfall.
I think I'm going to have to do that anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Because there's a veteran there that's nice. 2 veterans now.
That might actually shift the balance.
Oh, it's just on that. Oh, thought I had him. Oh dear. So I am pretty much. Okay, so I think that is. You killed the 2 guys in South America. I'll move that guy in Soviet East up. There's 2 in Siberia. And I think that's done.
Okay. So we got combat over here.
We do.
Sikang. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I have no bonuses, I believe. Oh, you don't either. Armored support requires infantry.
I don't have an infantry. It's just a tank army.
Oh god, more veterans.
And he's very dead. Veteran of tanks. 3 veteran tanks. Oh, I had a veteran tankette.
And a tankette. All
And
your
veteran.
artillery.
And a veteran supply car.
Oh
The
dear.
horses earned a medal.
Right, so Sikang goes over to you, and all of China counts as a capital, so you capture those 3 IPC.
That is quite nice because it still gives me the ability to scramble back if I have to.
Okay, so production for Japan. Have you done production for Thailand, by the way?
They haven't got any, I don't think. They haven't got any.
Oh, guess who's just got their factory?
Yes. I've got 2 set factory buttons, is that right?
No, it's because the barracks is underneath.
Tank
Sort that
X
out
and
now,
South
actually.
artillery. Look at that. Wow. China's coming together.
Okay, communist China, who I don't believe can do anything, but they are still in the game.
They have a province.
They have a province, and
Huge.
next turn you'll be able to build a barracks.
They build, yeah, they can build
And
barracks
in
with
turn
it.
20, if they still hold it, they'll be able to build infantry. The French.
That wouldn't have, me moving in with a Chinese, a Japanese wouldn't have taken that away from them then.
No, they're on
Okay.
your side. Although historically they shouldn't be. They fought with communist China, so I'm changing that in the next version of the game,
Okay.
the new build. But for this version, it's fine.
On the shared border and the IPCs and build some trains.
Right, French. I've got an oil tanker that's not moving. I've got.
French in Africa.
I thought. Oh yes, they're in
Algeria.
Algeria, aren't they? Yeah. They aren't moving. Funnily enough.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, it's exactly where they are. Over to the Vichy, who are now blockaded.
We are blockaded. The Americans think they own everything.
That's because we do. It reminds me of that South Park episode with Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse says, "South Park? Do I own that? Not yet, sir."
I can only build one at a time. So there's 3 dudes in southern France, and I'm looking at probably an invasion of southern France.
And you've already got several turns in queue in your barracks. May as well start saving up for a factory. Then I might leave you alone while it's getting built.
Going to invade southern France.
I mean, not with that force. A, it's unsupplied, and B, it's unsupplied, and C, it has no ground troops. I could pick up stuff, yes, but I can't do that in a turn and be back.
You got some Mexican cargo ships.
Again, unsupplied.
Yeah, because you've got no naval base at the moment.
I would want to have more supplies for naval landing anyway. You can't go in with 1 round. It just takes 1 bad roll and then you've just lost everything.
I think let's leave the Vichy's as they stand at the moment.
Okay.
Don't think they can really do a lot.
Well, the only thing you could do is move money into Normandy and build a barracks there.
I think you're going to invade.
Entirely.
Mind you, with what?
Possible.
We've got 3 dudes, and there's already 1, 2,
5
3,
dudes.
5 dudes.
5 dudes, 5 aircraft, 6 aircraft. That
You
could,
probably get in.
Oh no, 5. Yeah. If I really tried, I could. But
Wait till we kill those partisans off.
I think spawning partisans is easier for me.
I think that's
Especially as sometimes you get 3 for the price of 1.
sometimes. That's species done.
Okay. The Dutch. Well, surprise, surprise. I don't even need to look at the board, although I'm going to.
Hey, Vichy dude.
They're not moving.
Welcome to the party. You're the real French.
Romania. Oh, wait. Do they still exist? Yes, they still exist.
Have a supply truck.
I
They
haven't
have 2
taken all
supply
yet.
trucks. They've got one up in Belarus.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think I'll be able to capture that one. But the one in Romania is, sorry, Bulgaria.
So would your bomb raid have killed the supply truck at the same time?
No, because that only kills a unit. It's not.
Okay.
It's not a battle. so you don't hold the territory at the end.
Got a lone supply truck that's not going to last 5 fucking seconds. So I think that's Romania's probably done.
Well, you could get this supply cart to safety. You could get it to join the Italians or move to Yugoslavia, or where it is. I'm just going to capture that.
Oops, wrong one. I'll move it to Greece.
I mean, arguably, you could do the same with the Belarus one, but you could go to East Poland or something. But
Yeah, it's
at
not
least you wouldn't be
defending
at least
anything,
you wouldn't be losing supplies on that one.
Oh, I could take those 2 back there, couldn't I?
No, they're Hungarian.
Of course they are. I could pick those 3 up in Hungary.
I mean, that just makes it a liability then. I mean, so I'd want to capture it.
No, that's it. That's it for Romania.
Okay. Persia. So I've been using them defensively.
Russia.
Yeah. I'm going to keep them stationed around the Black Sea for now. Don't feel Moscow is under threat yet. So it's better to spread out. Iraq, they have an oil tanker that's actually sold an oil.
That's saying where it is. That's our offshore oil supply.
Afghanistan.
Ooh, they got 1 IPC. No, they're not doing anything at the moment.
No?
Well, they could do an IPC on the truck, I suppose.
Makes them more of a threat.
It bloody does. They're going to get hit then, don't they? If no IPC loaded, well, you could attack with aircraft, but that would put your aircraft at risk. I think I'll leave them alone for the moment. They're just going to follow the Japanese through to the Raj.
Saudi Arabia. Do
No
I
douche, huh?
take? No, I can't. No, they have. They got one in Armenia.
Oh, where is he? Okay.
He goes to Iraq.
He's going home, is he?
Yeah.
Before the German paratroopers arrive.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they have the range, thankfully. Especially on account of the fact he can't get back there in 1 turn. He'll go via Transjordan.
You wait till we take Malta.
Actually, no, I can go by Iraq. That's fine. That's perfectly safe. Brazil.
Ooh.
Are they in position? I need one more. Yeah, 1 IPC short. Well, then I have to wait, don't I? Basically. Not a lot I could do about that. But at least they're getting decent income again. Argentina.
I think we're going to have to move our dude home. I think that's all we've got at the moment. We can't do a lot. Oh, I've got a tanker in the Pacific.
Have you?
Loaded with lovely, lovely oil.
Oh, yeah. You want to offload that somewhere so that it lowers the oil price in Indonesia. How did you get that? Oh, because you took it out of Argentina. Right, yeah.
2.
Okay, well, I can easily wreck that.
I can scramble my planes to that.
Oh, I could have easily got that and I missed it. Now it's too late. Now it'd be a battle. But you know what? Opportunities to take the Japanese out in little chunks like that is exactly the kind of thing I like to go for. So we might well fight that one.
I mean, it's a bit of a pointless task. I can't afford to buy all that oil.
This is true. This is true, and it makes more sense to buy the Iraqi stuff. Oh no, not while you've got control of it, but
But yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
the Iraqi stuff sitting off the coast. I can use that.
yeah. And not only that, but it will.
Well, once it's empty, I can convert the ship over as well.
Yeah, because the Iraqi one's closer to being empty, so it makes sense to buy off of that ship.
So, I mean, whether that Argentinian oil gets back or not, it doesn't really matter to me. It's just out of
you're right.
hands.
Yeah. Okay. Peru
Oh, supply cart city.
remains pro-Axis and does. I don't need the oil yet. I can't attack them. I'm just going to ignore it.
I mean, that is so wrong.
Gonna ignore it. There's an awful lot wrong with how it's mismanagement and corruption. That's what happens in South America. It's the American influence. Paraguay. What side are they on?
My side.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got it confused for a moment with Uruguay, which I've done before. And
I'm going to move a dude to Argentina. I'm going
Idiot.
to build a dude in Paraguay.
Okay.
Paraguays. I've never used Paraguay before. I always build a dude.
Woo.
They're going to get killed now.
I think I'll leave them alive for a turn because I want to form my army up and pick up the supplies from Bolivia.
The Americans will never live with such audacity as to form your own army and have free thought. I mean, my good God.
You can have free thought as long as it's the thought we prescribe.
Yes. Sounds like Pat Robertson there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
Who?
Pat Robertson.
Small mercies.
Well, everyone deserved what he did.
I mean, I don't usually wish people dead, and I don't particularly wish him dead, but I didn't like him.
He was a horrible person.
Oh, sorry, I just locked the board.
That's right. He was a horrible person.
There you go, because it's standing up now. He was. Right, now. Oh, stand up. Right. Lock board. Save the game. Let me see. What game are we even on? Game 11, isn't it?
Turn 16, whatever it was. So it's turn 17 now.
Yeah, so it's game 11. Oh, no. Save. Game 11. Turn 15 in terms of save because it's the turn we've completed that we save it as. Right. Well, that was quite eventful at the start of this round. That is like, it looked for a while like Russia was getting nibbled away left and right. And actually, it's gone on an offensive.
They have in the south. It failed in the north.
Well, the goal of the north wasn't actually. I didn't particularly want to start an offensive. All I wanted to do was stop your forces from merging. Now, I did weaken your force with that attack, but I haven't stopped it from merging. I have no idea if you'll have the stronger force after that merges.
There's quite a lot of kit there.
There's quite a lot for both sides. I've just no idea. I'd need to count it up.
British failed to destroy the German landing fleet.
Lost a strat bomber in the process of trying to do it, yeah. But Belgium has not only held, it's even stronger. UK is still defended.
Do anything though.
Partisan activity in Normandy is getting more intense.
Spies are now.
I'm not looking to do anything with the Belgian force yet. They're not ready to move out. Nowhere near.
The
not
new
with
paratroop force is coming on nicely.
Yeah. So I can't overcommit anymore. keep some back everywhere, which is annoying.
I can't overcommit anymore.
Well, I have been from Britain and Norway and stuff. Like, we're leaving them empty, especially Britain. But I can't do that now.
We should start a Norway campaign.
But the Balkans has definitely shifted, so you are losing Turkey next round, no matter what you do. That frees up the Russian army to come back and protect Moscow, or take Afghanistan on the way if I feel like it. That has basically changed the Middle East dynamic, that British army being on the march. The 8th Army going to the Middle East instead of Africa, leaving it to the Canadians. They're forming up now. They'll be ready to take the Vichy out soon.
I think you've definitely got the game in the end, I think.
I've definitely got Europe. The only way you could win this now, I think, you need to have collapsed Russia already, but you need to do it now. But the thing is, you need to do it now without that releasing Raj.
Yes.
That's your problem.
There's an awful lot coming in China soon.
I think you should have put a bit more effort into nibbling the east and the far east of Russia, because Russia can't defend that stuff.
No. Well, it won't be able to soon anyway.
No, I think it's going to start shrinking from the east, and it's kind of okay at this stage. I think what you're about to take over the next 2 or 3 turns, if you'd done that earlier in the game, it'd be a different story.
Mongolia's finished.
Yeah. It always was. It's just extra troops for my defence, and I'm going to get some supply out on the way. It's never going to be any different, was it?
So, do I go straight from Moscow, or do I stop at Stalingrad first?
I'll
probably go to Stalingrad first.
I don't think you'll do it, because this army in Armenia has just been released. And it's at least enough to cause a standoff. Rather, I don't think you'll do it in time to save Germany. Because it depends as well what I do with the British army, because, to be honest, I could march the British army up through the Balkans and defeat you.
Mm-hmm.
I've clearly got to take the Italians out. I could do that. But what if I didn't? Keep them in the Middle East long enough, but I could get them into southern Russia by the time they're over there, possibly. Depends what happens with this force. Depends what happens with the force in Greece. If you keep retreating them, I can maybe gobble them up with the other one, you see, with the Russians in the south, depending on how the disposition is. So it's not over.
I think I probably disagree with that.
I think it's over for Germany. Like that's a given at this point. I don't see Germany's way out. Like, America will be marching through Spain before turn 20. Britain, if I move this British army up through the Balkans, that in itself, I think, would probably hem Germany in, but you have this other army, and I think that's going to collapse you down. I think the north and the south, because as this marches on Berlin, so originally, as I said, my plan was to stop these forces merging. Clearly, that was what you were going to do. But what do you do now this is unchecked in the south? I'm 2 turns away from Berlin. You have to respond to that, which in some ways frees this army up over here. to defend Moscow in the east, as long as I don't leave it, as long as these two stands are checked by this.
Oh, I didn't use my.
I destroyed it when I took Denmark. That's why I took Denmark. Because it was bloody annoying. Meant I had to be really careful how I placed stuff. And if you could start doing my navy, stuff like that. So I thought, no, you're not having a railgun in Denmark. I'll show you. I did hope I could hold it, but I knew when I lost too many infantry on the landing, I knew I wasn't going to. Because I thought you were more focused on Belgium, but yeah. So yeah, I think this is. I think it's going to take me a long time to deal with Japan. And it all comes down to how much damage can Japan do before Berlin falls. How much can they take? They're just starting to get their production online.
Yeah, 2 new factories that's coming on shortly.
You got the second one out now.
Korea is 2 more turns.
Korea is 2 more turns. Both of those support a synthetic oil plant. They can all go. Every factory can go. Oh no, they can't because they're not on home territory. So yeah, that could change stuff because like you've been sitting on piles of IPC that you aren't collecting even.
We're saving when the factories come online.
Yeah. Yes, when you stop pumping money into those barracks and start sending them out into real gear as well and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, nationalist China's times. It's only there because you're not focused on them.
Yeah, I've not got supply to attack them at the moment.
Raj feels like it's had a reprieve. I built lots of light tanks, which are really good defensively, which does now make it hard to switch on to a quick offensive because I need the artillery to support them. They're all right. They attack at 2. Not too bad. Rather, they were attacking at 3, which they do when they've got artillery. I do have some, but yeah, they're much stronger in defense, but I don't see it happening. Like I don't think without the artillery, I don't think I could go on the offensive and retake Shan State. I think I'm still hemmed in and relying on British handouts.
Well, you've been getting quite a lot of British handouts.
Yeah, it's the first time I think I've thrown IPC at them in a while, other than stuff that's sort of in the Pacific. I've never taken it from the Middle East before. I was always just stockpiling in Cairo and ignoring the Raj. It's being a bit Churchill about it. But now it's like, okay, Raj needs help. But, it's come together. It's come together. And they're going to be more of a challenge, I hope, as the game progresses. Anyway, that's where we're currently at. Let's see if we can load.
Oh, the new one.
The new one. I was doing some work on the unit script, so I'm not 100% sure if it's bugged at the minute.
Are you keeping this live, Becky, or
keeping this live? Oh, I see. No, yeah, you're right. We can broadcast. They don't get to see the new one yet. Not that anyone's watching.
You never know if they knew the new one's up.
Could happen. Although my email could just decide to go away. Share my email.
Yeah, this is going to be big, isn't it?
It is, and I'm going to end the broadcast so they can't see it. They have to wait.